NASA's James Webb Space Telescope has captured new stunning images of Jupiter that will give scientists even more clues to the planet's inner life. With giant storms, powerful winds, auroras, and extreme temperature and pressure conditions, Jupiter have a lot going on. In the standalone view of Jupiter, created from a composite of several images from Webb, auroras extend to high altitudes above both the northern and southern poles of Jupiter. 1. Make way for the king of the solar system. New Webb images of Jupiter highlight the planet's features, including its turbulent Great Red Spot, in amazing detail. These images were processed by citizen scientist Judy. The auroras shine in a filter that is mapped to redder colors, which also highlights light reflected from lower clouds and upper hazes, NASA said in a statement. A different filter, mapped to yellows and greens, shows hazes swirling around the northern and southern poles. A third filter, mapped to blues, showcases light that is reflected from a deeper main cloud. We hadn't expected it to be this good, to be honest. Remarkably, we can see details on Jupiter together with its rings, tiny satellites, and even galaxies in one image, said planetary astronomer Mketa Pater, professor emerita of the University of California, Berkeley. The Great Red Spot, a famous storm so big it could swallow Earth, appears white in these views, as do other clouds because they are reflecting a lot of sunlight. The brightness here indicates high altitude, so the Great Red Spot has high altitude hazes, as does the equatorial region, said Heidi Hamill, Webb interdisciplinary scientist for solar system observations. In a wide field view, Webb sees Jupiter with its faint rings, which are 1,000,000 times fainter than the planet, and two tiny moons called Amalthea and Adrastea. This one image sums up the science of our Jupiter system program, which studies the dynamics and chemistry of Jupiter itself, its rings, and its satellite system, said Thierry Fauchet, a professor at the Paris Observatory.